Hey everybody, guess we're gonna start doing some video logs, even though it's pretty late in the year. I should have did this when I started this little journey of mine, but I just had a lot of things to learn, a lot of things to pick up, and just didn't really have time to do it, nor could I concentrate on it. I was just so busy. But basically, for the last 6 months since April, it's almost September, I have pretty much been camped out either with the truck or on the back of the bike. I've been up in the national forest, I've been to campgrounds, I've been into the metropolitan areas, which are absolutely horrible. So this is why I do 161 miles round trip back to my campsite about every night from work after a 10-hour shift. I decided that I wanted to pay up debts, and it was getting harder to take care of myself living the way I was. And in April, I was told I had to leave a place in the middle of a month, which I was told that you'd only pay for the weeks that you had if you got an apartment, which I still have the money for a place, and I had the money back then for a place. But I decided that, alright, well, I think it's time to get a lot of my priorities in order and my debts out of the way, and hopefully by this spring I will have a home of my own where I can put up a wall and not ever be bothered. Sorry if I'm swatting at things, got a lot of mosquitoes here. They don't really seem to bother me too much, but they're around. Like that one. But, so I've been pretty much taking my bike up into the national forest, and occasionally I take the truck when I'm going back even further to get onto the forest roads. But I have pretty much been, like I said, camped out for the past 6 months. There hasn't been much rain this year. It's been rainy, but it hasn't been horrible. I have a hammock set up usually. I have a mall ruck that I've taken off the frame and I strap to the back of the bike to carry all my stuff for distance. I have a 3-day pack which I carry my stuff. All my stuff fits into that. The mall is just waterproof. That's why I have it. The 3-day is not. But I found this campsite on a map and I checked it out, and it's about $10 a night I spend. So I spend about $50 a week just for staying in a place. It's not too bad. And on the weekends, I pretty much go up into the national forest and do my thing there. And I have found so much in so many places that my map app is just littered with pings. And I use a hunting app, so I've got a whole bunch of tools there. But we'll talk about camping off of the back of a bike and camping in general all summer. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, but I had my own responsibilities, and when everything happened, I said, alright, well, you know what, this is opportunity, this is what I want to do. So I started in a fishing access, and I was left alone for almost a month. The sheriff had no issue with me, but DNR had an issue with me. Department of Natural Resources. So I woke up one morning and here's this other sheriff sitting at the end of the lot. He comes over and says, you can't be here anymore, you need to leave. Alright. So I pull out a map, I start looking at things, and I just so happen to be texting my brother. Yeah, just come stay in the backyard here, park the truck, whatever. And that's what I did. I slept in a hammock most of the time, truck and some of the time in the rainy days. I did not want to go inside, and the reason is because he has a full house. And at this point, me and his other half do not get along. I don't know what her issue is. I really don't care. But so at that point in time, I had the bike up to speed, up and running for about the month of July. Oils changed, fluids changed, everything ready to go. And I decided I wanted to start traveling the state some more. Going some of these places I've had marked on a map, going some of these places that I've had. And I'm like, alright, well, this is what we're going to do. And I have gotten so much flack for doing this. It's unreal. It's just amazing. People that are so used to society, so used to being in air-conditioned places, so used to television, it is just unreal the amount of control that that stuff has over their lives. I was only inside at my brother's a few times just to escape the heat, 90-degree days. The last time I slept in a bed was when I went over to a friend's housewarming, and then I've pretty much been back out here ever since. So it's about 5 to 6 months now. And the 13th is usually the marking of that month. So it was a Friday the 13th I left. And I've been doing really well. I have not been sick. I have not been tired. I have not, I just haven't felt like crap. And eventually we're going to get into some of the gear and stuff that you use on the back of a bike. And coming in spring, when it's time to find a permanent place to live, I might just do this again to find that perfect home. Because let's just face it, I don't want to try to get locked into a house and pay rent at the same time when I'm going to need a few thousand more to probably even renovate the place and everything else. So I've been able to pretty much run everything how it is from this location. It's just that simple. My guys usually know where I am on the weekends. They know what road I'm at. They know the forest road. They know the area. And all I got to do is sing a pin for help if I've a ping for help if I've ever needed help. I'm pretty sure they'd find a way. So, but I've carried camera equipment, water filtration gear, fire starter, and I've been able to practice bushcrafting like a mad dog because let's face it, my survival skills needed a lot of sharpening, and I just do not get out of the city anymore to do that. Well, this summer has been a good dose of that, and I'm very efficient with magnesium rods, ferro rods, very efficient with natural tinders. You know, I carry lighters and matches with me, but I pretty much prefer the magnesium block. It burns quick and it burns hot to start fires. In fact, I had to prepare a fire in a little while to cook dinner. So I put on near 10,000 this year already. I'll probably end it around 14 to 13,000 because it's going to be an early winter. I think leaves up here are already starting to change in certain spots. It's been a weird August, as you can see. I am already bundled up with a long sleeve and occasionally a hat in the morning. So, but we'll go over some stuff and I'll keep you guys posted up through the winter if you want to see this. Me getting the bike ready after I get a place next month. And I probably won't move in until October just because September was one of my favorite times of year to be out. Tomorrow I will be getting the truck after we're done with our bloat because it is going to thunderstorm on Monday. So why be miserable driving 80 miles to work if I don't have to? That's been one nice thing is being able to switch vehicles on and off. But anyways, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to upload it and then I'm going to start a fire and cook dinner. So you guys stay tuned. And even though the season for riding is just ending, we have a whole bunch of work to do on that. We have a whole bunch of money to save. We have a whole bunch of other things to get in place. And I've already been in touch with a retailer, real estate agent, whatever you want to call them. And I know the area I'd like to go to, but in order to do that too, I'm also going to have to switch professions. Because up there, the jobs are extremely desolate. And the jobs that you can get easily require certain other things. So, but stay tuned guys, and I will keep you posted about this.